11 tips to supercharge
your vajayjay.
Let's do this.
Let's do this.
Tip number 1.
Probiotics. So you have a whole ecosystem in your vagina and you want to feed it the good stuff. So you want to take probiotics.
What kind of probiotic?
Specifically lactobacillus. So you can take that orally. You can also insert it vaginally.
Awesome. Tip number 2.
Tip number 2, you want to wipe from the front to the back.
Okay.
So you don't want to be wiping all the stuff in the back to the front. Some people do that, and I think they forget. They actually, maybe their mom never told them, but I'm telling you now, wipe from the front to the back.
Take it back 1 time.
Take it back 2 times.
All right, got it. Tip number 3.
Tip number 3, don't use a lot of soap because soap is going to wipe away, it's going to wash away all the good bacteria. So you could even just use water. You don't even have to use soap necessarily because the vagina is a self-cleaning oven. Sorry, I don't know.
Oh my God, I'm really uncomfortable.
You're turning red right now.
I know. This is you always put me in these awkward states. All right, tip number 4.
Tip number 4, use cotton. Wear cotton underwear. Let the thing breathe. Let it breathe. It doesn't need to be just stuck in there like a...
What does it say when it's stuck?
What? I don't know.
I thought you were coming with something there.
I don't know. I'm really bad with analogies.
Tip number 5.
All right, tip number 5, you want to rinse and you want to urinate after intercourse.
Yeah, because...
Because why? What did you learn?
Well, the bacteria can stay up in there and it can get a little funky, right?
And what about sperm did you learn?
Well, because the vajayjay, can I say that?
Yeah.
Is so acidic, it kills the sperm, right? So you want it to be in an acidic environment.
Exactly. So the sperm can make it more alkaline, which can then make it smell more...
If a sperm is actually really alkaline, and if it's an alkaline vajayjay, it can actually...
smell like fish smell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see what I get to learn on a daily basis?
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah. Tip 6.
All right, tip 6 is eat fermented foods.
So apple cider vinegar, kimchi, prebiotics and probiotics, right?
Yep.
Remember Benny?
Yep.
In the video?
Yogurt.
Yeah, yogurt.
Goat yogurt, sheep yogurt. Those will help to populate the gut with good flora, which will actually translate into good vagina.
Bam. Tip 7.
Tip 7, eat garlic. Garlic
Really?
kills yeast in the body.
Okay.
And the vagina can overgrow yeast, which would make a yeast infection. So lots of garlic, onions, those help to keep those kinds of things at bay.
If you're on a date, wrap it in parsley so you don't get bad breath.
Maybe you just don't have garlic on the date. Have it the next day.
Garlic on the date?
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of like the smell of garlic.
Yeah? As long as you both have it, then you're good.
Both of us?
Yeah.
All right. Tip 8.
Tip 8, do Kegels. Do you know what Kegels are?
Flexing it?
Those are like exercises to tighten the muscles of the vagina. And what that does is it prevents something called uterine prolapse.
Yeah. So when you do it, if nobody's ever done a Kegel, it's basically flexing the...
Basically, you want to tighten the muscles like let's say you're peeing and then you hold it midstream. Right? So you want to tighten for about 3 seconds and then you want to release and then you want to repeat that about 15 times. So one little tip I tell patients is every time you're at a stoplight, do some Kegels. It's kind of a nice reminder of,
Pilates would probably be good too.
Yeah, totally. Get those core muscles tighter and that will also help the vagina too.
I dig it. Tip 9.
Let's see, tip 9, you want to, one option for lubrication instead of KY is coconut oil.
I've heard that.
Yep, so coconut oil, have you heard that?
Yeah.
So coconut oil is very antimicrobial, so it can kill any kind of funky things in there, antiviral, antibacterial, yep. And so it's, it's healthy and also...
Coconut oil is pretty much good for everything.
Pretty much,
That's cool.
And the vagina. Tip number 10. So this doesn't totally apply to everyone, but if you deal with something like a yeast infection, there are some natural treatments you can use for that. So one option is boric acid. You can also insert lactobacillus into the vagina. That can also help with that too. And a really good product I've used for patients is called yeast arrest, and they all work great for yeast infections.
Cool. And then 11.
Last one is a natural treatment for bacterial vaginosis, which is the fishy smell we talked about. So if you got the fishiness, you want to use hydrogen peroxide actually.
Really?
Yep. Yep.
You put it in the hoo-ha?
Is that the...
Yeah.
That's the charades. So you can use hydrogen peroxide and just do it as a vaginal rinse. You do it a couple times a day for 2 weeks, and that will help to rinse it out and take care of that naturally.
Cool.
And then you want to use lactobacillus afterwards.
And if they want to test it, We'll leave your link below this video.
Yep, call our office. We do, you know, cultures, vaginal cultures all the time. Cool. We can mail you out a kit. You could do a collection at home, and then we can see what's going on in your vagina.
And that's how you supercharge it.
Supercharge it.
Thank you, Dr. Lowe.
You're welcome.
For making me a little uncomfortable.
Yeah, took it like a champ.
It was worth it, you know?
Yeah, but you're going to have thousands, hundreds of thousands of women with happy, healthy vaginas, so.
All right, guys. Drew Cannoli, Dr. Lowe. Remember, we're in this together. We'll see you soon. What about putting juice
in the vagina? Huh. I don't know. I haven't really heard about that. I guess as long as it's not, you know, full of sugar and, you know. Yeah.
Alkalize it.
No, you don't want to alkalize your vagina. It's opposite. Let's do this thing over.
All right. And you put that?
Actually, in the vagina. So, yes. In the what?
Hoo-ha.
In the hoo-ha. That's the medical term, is hoo-ha. For 2 weeks. And then what that'll do is help to just flush out any kind of, that's Dinah. She goes, this topic makes me really uncomfortable.
Same with men though, you don't want to wear silk.
Yeah.
Silk thongs.
Do you wear silk thongs?
Like myself.
No, don't wear silk thongs, Drew. These are sort of
just
more
like
general.
The time you had me like poop in the box.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
The seasons of the vajayjay.
The seasons of the vajayjay. It sounds like a song.
I like it.
You want to sing some right now?
Yeah. Will you give me the lyrics?
I can like beatbox.
Do you want a backbeat?
I can, yeah, no. I'll beatbox, ready?
No.
Okay.